Alright, so we're live. We're the Vamps, you already know. So, what's been going on in the world that you find interesting?
Where do I start? You go first then.
Well, Drake's album, Iceman. He's a controversial guy. Not a lot of people like him. He's not my favorite, but I was hearing some of the songs from his music videos that he dropped recently. He dropped like 10, 15 videos and shit. Some were pretty good.
Well, I mean, I will say Drake's earlier stuff is definitely better, but me personally, I no longer listen to him for reasons that I wish not to speak on before I get angry.
um,
But yeah, all I have to say is Kendrick one.
mm, well, I didn't really hear Kendrick's project, so I don't know. What's up with Face? Any news on him lately?
Well, supposedly he's gotten back together with Christian, or they're
Nah,
talking. They're talking things out for the kid.
not talking things out. They just had a video together, like they linked up.
I mean, technically the son isn't his, but like he's still like taking care of it.
And did you hear that? There's been stuff recently. Let's maybe lean forward a little bit so the mic could pick this up. But supposedly there's been stuff lately that supposedly his new BM that guys are coming out and saying, "Oh, maybe it's mine," type shit.
Nevea?
Like a few, yeah, yeah,
Well, I
like making
mean,
videos saying shit like that.
like she did admit to like doing it once, but this was when like he was with Stunna Girl.
Mm.
So like,
Didn't she get arrested recently?
Who?
Stunner girl.
Yes.
For what?
I won't. She is a 304, so she's
Oh
probably a drug.
my god.
Probably a drug charge or something like
Stop.
that.
Oh my god.
But she is though. She said it herself. How could she? How can they get mad at something that they say on live? Said it.
Who said what?
Stunna Girl. She
That
said
what?
it for herself.
That what?
She a 304.
Oh my god. Where did she say that?
Let me see. I think the page is called Honey with Tea. Let me see if I can find it. Let's see. Stunna Girl.
You gonna wipe my ass like Nevaeh one day?
No,
Isn't that what you said earlier?
I said if he was old, because technically you're older than me, so if he's old, once he got a cane, little pimp stick or whatever the case may be, cane walker, whatever the case, I said then I would. I never said currently. No shame to Nevea. Some people love differently, apparently. That not me.
I think
though.
probably if I promised you like 10 seafood boils after. Oh my god.
And she said this in response to what Blueface said.
Oh my
Hey, you
god.
see? See, I can't get mad. Y'all can't get. She can't get. Y'all can't get mad. This is something she said, so.
I guess. What else? Pull up the topics.
Let me see. Katy Perry and Chief Keef, Rolling Loud.
Rolling Loud.
Yeah,
That's not what it was about.
yeah. Well, but basically, you say they didn't beef, but
They didn't
they
beef.
didn't beef. But I do know that she did have like Katy Perry had an issue with sampling, like a lot of people sampling her songs
Hmm.
and shit like that. I don't think she even said she didn't even specifically mean it towards Chief Keef. Like if, she, but yeah, but it is true though. A lot of people be sampling her shit. So I mean, I wouldn't even blame her if she thought it was somebody else, not Chief Keef.
Did you hear the song that he sampled there?
Hey, I knew that
Oh,
one
okay, okay.
already.
Yeah, it's a classic.
No, one educated me though.
Yeah,
Oh, so have I, even though he's stubborn with it. And I'm supposed to be the Taurus of this
sure.
relationship. Why do you be more stubborn than me?
But what else?
Let me see. You,
Lil Boosie and Vlad Fallout. You know what that's about?
no. I like Vlad. I know he's another YouTuber.
Yeah.
Um, and that Adam 22 is technically like trying to get on that type of shit too. But other than that, I don't know who. Again, who was it?
Lil Boosie.
Lil Boosie. Like, is that the one that Wack got into it with too?
No. Oh
Okay.
my
Oh well, cause
God.
see, it's just.
Look, I'm gonna show you.
um,
I'm gonna show you Lil Boosie. Let's see if we can find a Lil Boosie clip. Maybe you've seen him before or something. Um, Look, this guy. You seen him before? He's done hella videos with Vlad.
no, I don't think I have.
And I think one time I listened to a Swamp Stories that had to do with him. Like before you liked Swamp Stories, that it was like uh one of his killers or some shit like that. I think
Of
there's
who?
like a guy that like he killed hella people under Boosie and he ended up going in jail for years and I think Boosie like kind of like didn't even pay attention to him after that, some shit like that. Something like that. I don't know.
I mean, but can we? Vlad is no different though.
Vlad, what are you talking about?
Didn't he say something about like he made like a public apology or some shit about
But
the
that's
Jay
not
Z
that has
thing?
nothing to do with each other.
Yeah, I
But
mean,
anyways, their beef is because they done hella interviews and shit, and Boozy got mad that Vlad paid Takashi 50K, which was the most he's ever paid a rapper. And Boozy, he's somebody that he don't fuck with snitching, like he's super hardcore on that.
so
So like,
Vlad paid that to 6ix9ine.
yeah, yeah, yeah.
Oh,
And like Boozy, he's been interviewing for years, but he usually pays him less. But overall, he's paid him more.
I mean,
Like probably like more than 100K, probably more than 200K. Who knows?
but the streets is kind of dead. So I mean,
Um, that's true, but Lil Boozy's also like an older guy type shit.
I will. Yeah, if he's more
Mm,
old school, I guess it makes sense. But
type shit.
if you're pushing 50, 60 and still doing that shit, I give you your respect, but it's time to move on, retire.
Mm, I don't know. Some people just stick to their codes and principles and shit.
It's true, but you can only do that for so long, you know. Like
Um,
you can know your shit and not have to control your impulses.
I mean, if he ends up like holding on to that stuff too long and it's like already too outdated, like I'm sure it'll get to a point that he'll get over it. But right now, as long as he could stick to that and still get money, I'm sure he'll stick to it.
Yeah.
But but yeah, so he w- he asked Vlad for more, and Vlad didn't want to give it to him. So then, uh, he started interviewing himself on his own platform,
Who?
Boosie.
Boosie.
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
Oh.
And now like Vlad and Adam and No Jumper, they've been like making videos talking about it and shit. And now like Vlad is fucking with people who he didn't before because Boosie didn't fuck with them. Like the Charleston white guy. Yeah, before Boosie didn't fuck with him because he be okay with snitching too. Charleston White. Like he literally calls the police on rappers and shit.
See, but he used to be a crypto, right? So I mean, like,
Yeah, but now he like denounces all that shit and makes fun of it.
he
Type shit.
makes fun of it, even though he still hangs out with people like that.
Um
Whether he disses them later on or not, like he still fucks around with them. That's even why he like say what
I
he has to
mean
say most of the time.
he plays it off as comedy type shit. And
I
I'm
mean,
sure
yeah, you
people
said he's a
like
comedian
two
now.
I'm sure people too in that don't fuck with him type shit. But probably people he used to be with or some shit. I don't
No, no. I feel like after you get to a certain age, you speaking on stuff just becomes irrelevant, especially when you just like you're not in the streets anymore like that. I mean, they can stick to the code if they want to, but I mean, right now, like, don't speak on the code if you're not following the code anymore. That's how I see it.
know. I guess. But I don't know. I feel like a lot of like rappers like to like still live in the fantasy, like if they are out of ego and shit like that. Like a lot of them ain't doing shrooms and shit like that.
Who doesn't have an ego though?
Yeah, sometimes it's useful clearly for them that they're successful and shit.
Yeah,
But let's see what else is on the list.
anybody's ego's too big is fucking moving.
Clavicular. So you don't really know who he is, right?
Other than the fact that he just like does random shit and just
Nah, he doesn't do random shit. He be out here actually in South Florida, and he's about the shit called looks maxing. Have you heard of it?
you know,
It's like when people take substances or they do different tactics to look better and shit. Like one that he be talking about is bone smashing. That you be getting a hammer and you hit your jaw and make little cracks in it so it could be stronger and grow bigger.
and I
And
thought
and he be taking like peptides and shit, like injecting himself with different chemicals. And he says part of his thing is to do meth to suppress his appetite. What do you think about him?
from what I'm hearing right now, it just sounds like you're doing too much. I like it's okay to like wanna
Mm.
engage in self care, but a, a a hammer,
Uh.
a hammer, like at
And
that point, just get in a fucking fight, like
but
for the hell of it, but just
supposedly he used to be like nerdy and like an incel and shit. You know what an incel is?
uh like a NPC almost.
Nah, incel is like guys who like want girls but can't pull them.
Oh, well, yeah, if that's what that means. Then that, yeah, no say that.
But yeah, that's that. You want to see other topics?
Yeah, the Gucci Mane and Pooh Shiesty.
Okay, so what do you think about that?
I think, like I said, the streets is dead. Can we really even be blaming Gucci? Like, bro, he did his time, bro. And it's like it makes sense for him to like not want to do that shit no more, especially when he has like his girl who wrote for him, despite what you're telling me that she may have cheated or whatever. She held it down, so it's like it's reasonable for him to want to step in a different direction with the sacrifice that she made. That's my view on it. But with the Pooh Shicey shit, like they kidnapped him, right?
Yeah, they kidnapped Gucci Mane type shit,
Yeah.
and it was about Pooh Shicey's contract because he was signed to Gucci Mane and he wanted out of the contract.
If 6ix9ine did it,
Did what?
if Young Thug did it, snitched, why can't Gucci Mane, who's done it before all of them niggas and has only done it now? Just now.
I guess.
That's how I view it. It's not, listen, I'm not from the streets. So I personally, like, if you decide to go a different direction, cool. Just recognize the consequences that come with that. Most of the time, like, it handles itself one way or another.
Let's see more topics.
Yeah.
Uh, the Aunt Jefe getting arrested for murder. You don't really know who that is.
No.
That's a no jumper host that, like, surprisingly, it's gotten big enough that TMZ was posting about it,
Post me about what the
about him
Hefe.
getting murder. Oh well, not
I don't
murdered.
even know who El
Fucking
Hefe
arrested.
is.
Aunt Jefe.
Aunt Hefe. What is Aunt Hefe?
I mean, he's not super famous, but fucking that was also like a source of remember I was playing some shit that Lush and Adam were arguing and shit, and fucking the chat was saying that
He was on
that
meth.
no, that was a different day.
Oh.
But no, the chat was saying that Adam was wrong and like he wasn't admitting it or whatever.
That Adam was wrong. You know what? Let me not say something impulsive right now.
But fucking yeah, that shit's crazy. Like I don't know, it'd be podcasters that be getting roped up and shit.
Well, I mean, eh, podcasting in itself, like, yeah, it's a report news and shit like
Uh,
that, but I feel like the shit with Adam 22, with him getting raided and everything, that is where, like, his line of judgment, like, I wouldn't trust completely.
oh my god, you love whatever.
Yeah, like, listen, everybody's allowed to have their own separate thing, their own, separate choices that they make, but I feel like a lot of time it could be just projection. You know, that's just me. That's just my opinion.
I feel like you're kind of saying random stuff, but
He
go
does
pull up the list.
mysterious though.
Um, what else?
Mm,
The Ray J boxing match.
that's someone who with Kim, right?
Yeah,
Okay.
yeah.
I don't think I've seen that one though.
I'll show you a little clip. Was it MMA? I thought it was boxing.
Rage is not one, right?
The more black one.
Oh shit.
But after the match, there's been controversy about it. Oh, I think it's gonna pull up. Look, he says, "What the fuck." He said, "I thought we had a plan," to the other guy. Like if they were supposed to like set it up, like if he was supposed to let Ray J win or some shit like that.
We. I love how you said we. No, that was you.
But you know, Ray J, he's like pretty rich. Like he has his own businesses and shit like
No,
that.
I believe it. I believe it. He's
Mm.
definitely successful and shit like that. But I mean, a win's a win. That shit was. I mean, the Krishan fight kind of went like that too.
Mm. I didn't see Krishan's.
Oh man, she knocked that bitch. I mean, it's The Rock.
And what do you think about Adam 22's fight?
I'd watch it again.
I mean, it is pretty short. I was thinking about
It's
it,
like maybe like what
like
2
replaying it in
minutes?
my head. Not
2
even,
minutes?
not even like 30 seconds. But I was like trying
you
to,
wanted to go.
I was trying to replay it in my mind, like try to play it out. Like, oh, how long was the fight again? I was like, oh, right, it was only like
No,
10 seconds.
but maybe since like he didn't pay or supposedly the trainer for wax fight.
That's how I'm
Adam's
trying to
fight.
have Lil Just. No, I'm just kidding.
Stop, bro. You
Keep
told
going,
me
keep
not
going,
to.
keep going, keep
No,
going.
yeah. You're fucked up, bro. You told me not to say shit.
Go, 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 go.
Anyways,
All right, continue.
no, you just interrupted my train of thought with that.
But yeah, like
Oh, the Adam
more of that
22.
shit. But like I seen him saying, oh, one thing he could have done better, like he was saying himself, was blocking. But like I think he could have like dodged better type shit. Like
I think he just could have done better altogether.
like
Especially if this nigga done fucked your wife. Come
I feel like he
on.
didn't understand the concept of like if somebody swings to like move back.
I'm just surprised Wack didn't like train him. Or I mean, he definitely did his best with a trainer and shit like that. But I would think if
not
anybody
even.
would have taught him, it would have been him. At least.
But
You know what? I should pull it up right now just so I can see.
but also there was a controversy with fucking the I think maybe it was the person that trained Adam, but also the person that trains Blueface. That after Blueface's fight, he lost, and he said, "Oh,
Oh yeah, you tried to sue Wack, right?
yeah, the person throwing the fights is the same one I think that set up the Ray J one." But when Blueface lost, he was like, "Oh, this shit is rigged." So then they were about to not pay him, and then you're not even paying attention, looking up the Adam shit.
Yeah.
But like those problems with payment and like Wack didn't pay the trainer, and then the trainer was gonna sue.
Supposedly.
You saw? Do you remember
Yes,
that?
yes,
That
I
the
remember.
trainer was gonna sue,
and then he was
Wack
like,
called
then
them
he
on the
changed
phone.
his mind. He was like, you know what, sue. Like,
yeah.
I was like, he was like, you want to take it there? I'm gonna take it there with you. What? He was like, why would I not pay you? I tell you, when you get paid, you're gonna get paid. And I mean, he took it there. He took it to hell. Like, but I mean, that's right. It's one way or no way. I like Wack, me personally.
So we talked about the Drake shit, no jumper universe shit. Fucking oh wait. More shit about Wack. These two things that popped up in my head. That's funny. That well, it's not one of them is not funny. It's kind of like playing around about a serious thing. that oh that they were on a podcast talking about Aunt Hefe, and then Wack pulled up, and he was saying like he was kind of making fun of the situation, like, oh, they can't bail him out right now. They don't got 200K. And then he called his wife and he was like, oh, if I was to need 200K, could you send it to me right now from your account, not even my account? And she was like, yeah. And then he was like, boom, like trying to make a point. And he was saying that it was probably Aunt Hefe's own gang that snitched on him or whatever. Because supposedly people are saying it was from this shit called DP gone wrong. You know what DP is?
No.
It's when they be disciplining like somebody from the gang, and like supposedly they were doing
Do
that.
they all like jump him or
Yeah,
something?
yeah, yeah.
Oh, okay.
Supposedly they did that, and the guy died.
Who?
A guy in
And
his gang.
hippies.
But that's supposedly a story that's going on. Like people are saying random shit.
I'm guessing they're from Cali, right?
Yeah, yeah.
So, shit. I've never been, but I can only imagine.
And then the other thing that was funny, when remember when Whack went at Moose Man? Remember that shit?
Oh, yeah. Like, no. But to him, it was very serious. And
Yeah,
you know
yeah,
what?
yeah.
If it was serious to him, then by all means, take it there.
I
But
feel like I fuck with.
I mean,
fuck
but the
with him.
other
Wait,
guy
wait,
was
wait.
like scared though.
But I
Like,
fuck with him, but I feel like that was kind of lame of him. But I understand because
yeah.
like for him,
He
like
didn't
and
know him. He didn't
no, but
know
also
him.
like in Cali and the gang and jail shit, like black versus Hispanic is like more serious than it is here type shit.
It
But from my
is.
eyes, like it was a type of like black to Hispanic racism that like is like different than out here. So I was like, that's kind of like weird type shit. But I understand at the same time.
Yeah, like I would say,
Like
like
now
it's
they get along, but
understandable
at first he didn't want to podcast with
with
him at
him at
all,
all because,
just
like,
because he was like Hispanic and from
and
like
he
up
also
north
had
type shit.
an issue with Mexicans himself. Didn't he say that? Like, some of his peoples was like in it because like Mex of like
Yeah, some shit like that.
So like he said something along those lines. So it's like it's understandable. He probably has his personal reasons with that.
But that's funny
But
that he like was screaming to the point that he lost his
like
voice.
the way his face went, like he was so serious. Like he was like as soon as the guy walked in, he just looked at him like like terrified. But I mean, it's understandable though. Like I feel like if Wack was like from down here, his perspective would definitely be different. I
For
feel
sure.
like.
But also it was funny that like that when Adam set it up, he told Moose Man like, "Oh, I'll make sure nothing happens. Trust." Like something could have happened,
Well, the guy
but at the
that
same time, he was like hoping on the fact that Wack is mature enough to not really do something. But and he did it. But like it was funny when Wack was talking to him after, like he was like, "Some shit could have happened," and then he was like, "But I told him it wouldn't, and it didn't."
I
This is funny.
I'm like I don't know. I found that situation hilarious. Not that this.
I don't think you've been paying attention to the Doughboy shit.
No.
That's like a new person that he's like a older guy, like probably like in his 40s, that he randomly joined and he got no jumper tatted.
Why?
That's what people say on there. Like, why'd you do that shit? Like so soon. It's so weird. Like they'll be talking about while he's there. It's like that saying something like he'll agree. Like, yeah, you're right. Yeah, type shit.
I mean, anyone could be a glazer though. They'll just agree with a person just to like get their point across.
What? To get their point across?
Well, like I feel like people will glaze over shit and they'll say they agree, but in
Hmm.
reality, they have their own opinions, and they're
Yeah.
just saying it for like content
Um,
or agreeing for content.
I guess.
But I mean, a tattoo though, like talk about a try hard.
I say let's. I'm gonna be looking for a little bit more topics, but let's talk about the UFO files recently.
All I have to say is that there is definitely something beyond us.
Well, stuff has recently been dropped that
If it's like gold spaceship thingy, that
no, not the gold spaceship thingy.
like the one
Fucking
that Trump released, I was like, that is so
nah. There was
AI.
like a bunch of files released, but what's also interesting is Whack has been. I mean, not Whack. Vlad has been interviewing this guy that he's like been into that shit for like 20 plus years, and supposedly he's talked to people with like top clearance and shit, and supposedly uh there's shit about the government having aliens like alive and hidden in different bases, and supposedly area 51 is only one
One
base, and
base,
there's
yeah,
area 52, 53,
yeah,
54.
yeah. Honestly, like there is so much stuff in like folklore, just like all types of spiritual shit that is like for me, there's too many checks than there is no's. At least with what I think about the UFO shit, them shits are real, 100%. Sure. But maybe they're here to teach us, or it could just be some alien versus predator. We'll never know.
I'm gonna see if I see more topics, and then we could talk about spiritual shit too. What do you think about how fucking what was it? Oh, how Drake dissed ASAP Rocky.
He's such a
I was
hater.
watching a a video earlier, like one of his music videos that I think it was a ASAP Rocky diss. Uh like it was something about uh the hook was something about your BM this or some shit like that.
Oh my
And like at the
god.
beginning, like it's
Hater.
a girl that looked like Rihanna,
Hater.
and like especially like from the back walking behind her, it looks like Rihanna type shit.
Hater. You mad? You got your feelings hurt, Drake? Is that what it is? I would be too.
But yeah, the
Man is how old? And he's not married, don't got no kids.
but yeah, the I just seen the stunner girl arrested thing was
Of
for
drugs.
no outstanding failure to appear.
Oh. Oh yeah, she probably I don't know if she was on house arrest or anything like that. But she probably had probation.
Haha, look, I just saw this. I want to see if he actually said that. I don't think he really said that because fucking. I don't want to play shit too loud because it could get copyrighted and shit.
Mm-hmm. He just mad. If he did do that, he just mad. Like he been salty about like Rihanna leaving him for a minute. Even talked about it and whined about it on an interview, talking about oh she's very like a womanizer basically, but towards men. And it's like it's Rihanna. It's Rihanna. She played the game same as you. That's how I see it. Oh yeah, that's some shit with the Lotto and Cardi B shit.
I don't know about that.
Well, supposedly, like, it was something about she was like, I don't know if she dissed her about like buying a bag for her. She just want, I think Cardi B just was trying to be friendly, and I guess Lotto took it like a certain type of way. I don't know if it's about that, but I do know it's about some shit that she might have said on a song. She blasted her like a voicemail. Let me see if I can find it. Do we talk about the Katy Perry and Chief Keef?
We already talked about that.
Yeah. What about the Adrian Bronner? I don't know who that is.
Look, I just passed a video of them. Maybe they're the latest streaming sensation people have been watching. He's like an old boxer. He's like a newer boxer. Recently, he got arrested. They be in Miami actually.
Why does this look like a big bus?
They be chilling with girls and shit.
And notice how the girls are in the back. Look at you. That's what you want.
Look at his transformation.
At least he's doing that and not fucking looks maxing like that other nigga with a fucking
That's
hammer.
funny as fuck.
Fuck is that?
Look, see, Miami. And the reason he got arrested was I don't know what happened, but he told a girl to get off the boat, and like I guess she called the police, and they were like playing around saying, "Oh shit, 6ix9ine did it," because 6ix9ine was chilling with them. There's a video that the older guy, he's like smashing a girl in a room, and 6ix9ine walks in and gives him a hug while on stream. But we could talk about some spiritual shit. I don't know. What do you like lately spiritually?
Definitely coffee.
Mm.
Recently he got me for my birthday some Kali Oracle cards, and like I've been experimenting just with like I guess divination in general, like tarot, oracle cards and shit like that. It's been very there's some things I didn't want to hear but that I needed to hear, and I definitely feel like it's helped me.
You should maybe ask me a little bit into the topics of the books I've been reading and shit, because there's a lot of shit, and probably I haven't explained it to you all yet. And even like maybe just stuff maybe you could ask me so I could explain it, so that we could just have stuff to talk about and I could explain to the viewers.
Okay, then you said you read the Kali book.
Yeah.
What do you think she like?
The book she's referring to is, if I had it laying around, I would show it, but
I can look for it
if you want, but it's not a. I can just talk about it. You don't have to get it. But pretty much it's called Tantric Kali, and it talks about the Hindu left hand path and how in Hinduism the left hand path is like the woman path, and they embrace goddesses and the divine feminine energy as like the pretty much the feminine and the mother, and supposedly Kali is like the main three Hindu masculine gods all in one, supposedly.
Isn't it's like sort of like a trinity because she has three different versions of herself.
Nah, it's not necessarily that. In the book, it says that like she's like kind of like a daughter of the gods, but within that, she's like a
As
combination of them type shit.
but in different forms.
She has many forms of her, and it talks about different forms, but it's like in Hinduism, like it's kind of complex. Like let's say Shiva, like every in Hinduism, it's kind of like multiple religions in one. So like there's people who see Brahma. That's most people see Brahma as the main god of everything, like the creator god. And then the main sect they see Brahma as the creator god, and then they usually it's called Vishnuvites or something like that,
Mhm.
and they see Brahma, or I'd be confusing. Is Brahma, Brahman? There's
Yeah, there's several.
yeah. But one is like the soul, one is the creator god. I don't remember which is which right now. But uh the main sect, Vishnavites or whatever, they see Vishnu as the god that they worship. They don't worship the creator god. But then there's Shaivism, which is the second most popular, I think, if I'm not mistaken. And or maybe even I'm not sure, because there's also Smartism that they see like different, like a combination of the three plus other ones. And then there's also Shaktism, which uh the Kali book is kind of like Shaktism but focused on Kali, and a sect which is called Kaula or some shit like that, which is like the feminine left hand path. And the book gets into like I said, every sect sees a different god the highest, and sometimes they'll twist it to be like, not only is this the highest, this is also the Brahma, the creator god. So they kind of like not only see Kali as a just a goddess, but also because of like they kind of see how like let's say uh let's say people that fuck with the Ganesha sect. Ganesha is the son of Shiva, but they'll still see them as the creator god. So that's pretty much how it is in the Kali one.
Mm.
Like she's like under god certain gods and goddesses, but
She's the daughter of them and stuff like that. But
how
technically,
her
people view her
actual
as her own
yeah,
separate soul
but
creator.
I wasn't remembering, but her actual origin story is there was a war between the goddess Durga and this demon, and she like was having trouble defeating.
And Shiva stepped down.
No,
Wait,
and maybe it was something with Shiva,
yeah,
but what I
yeah.
remember is that what
That basically Shiva she turned into like a dark rage. Like her hair went curly. She turned all black, and she went
mm,
on a like murderous rampage.
I think maybe
That was against like a different god. But
no, I think you're remembering the right story, but how it happened is that Kali came out of Durga's third eye.
oh, I didn't know
Yes, yes, and then probably the Shiva
that.
thing.
Yeah, then
Yeah.
yeah. But yeah, Shiva basically sacrificed himself to like calm her rage because like even though she was winning the war and she was like slaughtering, the
Try not to talk too low.
oppressors and stuff like that, she was going too far. So Shiva stepped in front of her,
Yeah,
and
something like that.
yeah. See, you
But
know something. I was gonna ask, is there like any Sanskrit in the book that you read?
Well, Sanskrit is like a different language of writing. Even if I was to,
Well, I mean, was there any in the book?
um, possibly, I've read like a few Hindu books, and they have it here and there, but it's not like I could read it or anything. But it'll have like a English translation, or let's say for a mantra, it'll have the pronunciation of the Sanskrit. hmm Like I think, I don't really remember, but I think the Shiva Sutras book is like 112 sayings that I think it says it in Sanskrit, plus the translation and maybe how to pronounce certain things with it, something like that.
Okay. That okay. What's the difference between a mantra and a contra?
I don't know what a contra is.
Or what was the
You mean
name?
mudra?
Mudra. Yeah.
A mantra is a saying, and it doesn't have to be Hindu, but Hindu mantras are like,
Like the
it's a Sanskrit thing, and then it has the English pronunciation or whatever. But and then the mudras is different hand signs
uh,
that affect different things.
oh, okay.
hmm Ask me other things.
Um.
I read a little bit of the Dark Moon Shadow book, a little bit of the Braxis book.
Yeah.
What other one did I finish recently?
Um. Didn't you read a Luciferian book recently? I don't know if you did.
I read a lot of it. Did I
Um,
finish it? I don't know. I think I finished the Kali one and another book. I forgot which one. I'm not sure. But the Luciferian tantra book, it has to do with pretty much kind of related to the Kali book. It actually mentions Kali too,
it's
and even like how to work with her. And tantra is
that's what I was gonna ask. Tantra. Yeah. What's that?
oh, that's right. I also was dabbling in the Western Tantra middle path, whatever. I don't know if I read the whole thing. Possibly. But fucking Tantra is pretty much the Hindu left hand path, but in Americanized uh shit, they usually tie it to like sex stuff.
No.
So like
He knows all about that. That's how we met.
so the Luciferian Tantra shit, it's about Lucifer and
Kali.
sex tantra and vampire shit. It's fire.
Mm. Should I tell him how to?
I think we already talked about it, but I guess you could say it and I'll clip it or whatever.
So how we met,
Say it
right?
louder.
So
Talking
how
low.
we met, right? Right. I had only met this nigga 2 times. We met only 2 times.
Talking kind of low still.
So do I say it again?
No, just continue.
But basically, we only met 2 times. And out of these 2 times we met, I go back home. I start dreaming about this man for 5 days fucking straight. And it's like I was sitting here contemplating to myself. I'm like, I've only seen this man 2 times. And so as we started to get to know each other, I had a feeling, he was holding something back from me, but I had to test the waters. Then when we eventually get together, December, nigga tells me he got that after we met. What was it like? Or when we were talking, he did some sex magic on me so that he could fucking appear in my fucking dreams like a fucking bat. And and then what the dream was, and it was the same dream, and like I would sit there, like he would hold me in front of a mirror, and on some fucking Hellraiser shit would be like, be your true self. Like he would say something along these lines, and I'm just like, it was the same thing over and over and over again. Swear to God, for like probably our entire talking phase, I thought I was tripping. Like, I was like, and mind you, once again, only met 2 times, so it's just like, I think as cool as it is, it's also scary as fuck because this was entirely your decision. And I mean, I knew there was certain things that were capable in the realms of witchcraft and shit like that, but that's like a dark romance that's beyond Lady
like
Gaga.
like the movie like the movie Dracula 2000. That was my inspiration. But I want to also speak about how like the last lives I did psychoism, I kind of talked bad about the left hand path, and I kind of regret it. After that, shit wasn't the best, and like it made me like not even want to talk about spirituality for a little bit because even though I've been in this shit for years, that doesn't mean you got it
Yeah,
right. Like
yeah.
it takes years and years and years.
And you
So
have to sacrifice a lot of things in the process. Like,
Um, I mean, you're thinking about like beginner shit. That's like it's not even
but
about
okay,
that.
beginner shit or not though, whether it's good or bad energy that you're tapping into, you're having to, you don't get anything without giving something in return. Nothing is free. The bill
Yeah,
is
but
always
that's
due.
that's already when you're years deep spiritually. That's like common knowledge. Like
Yeah,
you have
it's
to.
true, but a lot of people when they first get into it, they don't realize that. And they don't realize that you have to
I
get
mean, I'm
what you
sure.
need, you have to sacrifice. Or to get what you want, you have to sacrifice what you think you need. It, like, leave more space.
I mean, either way you go, you have to be able to accept change and kill your ego a little bit sometimes, even if you're dark or light. But the dark shit is about embracing your ego more. Sometimes I be conflicted because you could get success through the light, but sometimes I feel like me personally, I kind of find it annoying how like some people are in the light, like most people just have sheep mentality type
Yeah,
shit.
I feel like you can't, not that the right, like, you, there's not its benefits, but I feel like in the right side sometimes you can't really find yourself truly. And part of like the reason why I feel like people are going towards the dark is because they're willing to go through the dark to get to the light. You know, at least that's how I see it.
I guess, but that's
But
not everybody. Like some people is like both ways. Like some people want the light for the light, or they want the light for a dark reason, or they want dark for light, or they want
yeah,
dark for a light reason.
it
I
just
mean,
really all depends. But
or
I
dark
feel
for a
like
dark
we all
reason.
dabble.
Whatever.
I mean, a middle path is good to have too. You know.
Which is why lately for my psychoism I've been thinking to have the supreme god as Abraxas. And so far,
I thought you were
like
joking about that.
no. And so far, like that's been like an ideology that's like seems like a pretty good idea. But like at the same time, both sides still seem convincing. But then like when I start thinking that, I remind myself like, oh, if the supreme god is Abraxas, then I could fuck with both if I want to. And one thing I like about the
Sorry.
Black Veils vampire book I was reading is that it said you could believe in whatever you want and still fuck with that.
Yeah. I think with just spirituality in general, just do what feels best for you. I don't think spirituality like shames like self awareness or wanting to explore yourself?
I mean, it depends because there's a lot of. I mean, I feel like the extreme of right hand path or left hand path, it kind of does make you feel ashamed to not be living 100% with it. But that's also why I like.
But it shows you on both sides. It shows you how to cope with it.
But sometimes it's like too much limitations. Like that's what be like holding me back. Not holding me back, but like I be like a perfectionist and shit. And if it's like I'm not doing this,
Agreed. Finally.
I'm not doing this system right. I'm not doing this system right, and it could kind of like make you feel guilty or even like you won't see the full benefits if you're not doing it right. But that's kind of why I've been fucking with also the book. I don't know if I finished this one either, but Liber No or Psychonaut and Liber No. You know about that?
I think you
That
had
it's
showed
about
me it.
chaos magic.
Oh, yeah. I don't think you told me what that one was about.
But chaos magic is pretty much making your own systems and yeah.
Hmm.
Mhm. But he was inspired by this guy named uh Austin Osman Spar or whatever, some shit like that. And coincidentally, like almost all the books I got recently mention that guy, Austin, whatever. And he's the person that created the methods for making your own sigils. He's the one that made that popular, like making your own.
Oh,
And he was actually an artist too.
that's cool.
Yeah, I would like to look into his books and his art. But what else?
What was the book that you said your name showed up in
Oh yeah, that
Kanchita?
was the Luciferian Tantra one.
Yeah.
That it said it showed a bunch of like vampire succubuses under Lilith, I think it was.
Yeah.
And like it said for like 10 of them or even more, like probably like 12 of them. It said for the description, this spirit
Prophet
was found by the prophet Elijah,
Elijah.
which is who my name was named after. So and I be playing around with people
He be
like if
so.
I'm the second
He
coming.
be. He, even my dad said it. Anyways, um, but yeah, that shit. And then I was gonna say, shit, it got my mind in this slip. Fuck. Now I can't
But I
remember.
did read almost the whole thing of the vampire book. I kind of skipped some pages, but I read a lot of it. But I find it interesting how like it's kind of tied in with voodoo too. Like he kind of made his own like chaos magic voodoo type of thing going on. Like four deities to align with, and then there's a supreme like vampire voodoo god.
Hmm.
It's pretty cool. I like how in voodoo they have the veves. You know what that is?
Hmm.
I don't know if that's the pronunciation. I'll show you. That'd be cool if you infuse that with your art. Look, that style.
Mm, like,
But yeah, it's pretty much vampire ones that the symbol looks like that. And like it talks about different types of vampires and lifestyle vampires and larpers, role players.
what did you say to me about like there was like this vampire ditty?
Oh my god. I don't know want to talk about that.
When you told me that, I was like, huh? Anyways, but trying to think. What else? What else? What else? Oh, that in my it's funny because in my animation that I'm trying to work on, I actually put because me and him I would say are the main characters of it, or at least in the storyline I have, and I put his mother as Lilith and Lucifer, and me
Well,
as
mother and father. You
mother
said
and
mother
father,
as
mother and father. You know what I meant? His mother as Lilith and his father as Lucifer, and my mother as Kali, and my dad as Shiva. And when he showed me that book and he said that Lilith was where the prophet Elijah, the coincidence. I
that's
was
funny
like,
as fuck.
it is. I was like, I was right in that middle of the night. I just came up with it. Pulled an all nighter.
But I think I don't
Okay.
know. I don't know why it says that. I gotta look into that more. But I think Elijah in the Bible was against Lilith. But I don't know if maybe the left hand path believes
Maybe
some
he was
different shit.
against
Who knows?
Lilith because he was giving into temptation, like Solomon. Or is it Asmodeus? I think
What?
Asmodeus had something. Technically, he's the wife of Lilith.
Wife of Lilith.
Yes. Yes.
Wife.
Yes.
The wife of Lilith.
I mean the husband. You know what I meant? But yeah. But yeah, when I was putting together this storyline, like I like there was just so many like gods I wanted to incorporate. Like was at first I was thinking about Zibalba for you. It's the god of death in Mexican culture. I would have liked to have the Latino culture in in the storyline, but
What
maybe I
are
could build it later on.
what are spiritual things you find interesting to maybe get into in the future?
Numerology. I think like incorporating that and like tattoos or even like just basic manifestations and stuff like that. I feel like numerology is definitely very present depending on what you want your energy to be aligned to. Like for me, I'm born 555, so I know change is a ever existing thing in my fucking life, I would say. And also XXX Tentacion also had knew a lot about that and incorporated it into his music and shit like that. Same with Juice World a little bit. But yeah. That I would say like a little bit of like they say that soup is like technically what did you say, like a cauldron of technically witchcraft.
It's kind of like a spell or whatever.
Yeah.
Stop
Sorry,
messing with that. I would like to in the future try to do like bath rituals if we were to have a bathtub.
The bigger place.
What else? I want to get more into moon magic.
Yeah, okay, well, let me tell you a little something about moon magic. We did one time, and as good
Well,
as it was,
I mean,
I
it
think
was a
it was a painful
it was a
experience.
month long full moon. Or I mean, not full moon, moon cycle
Moon
ritual
cycle.
that I made.
And it got so deep and honest that like
Which I would like to.
I would not. You need to give me some time on that. I don't think. I'm not saying I'm not open to it, but the first time we was just doing it shits and giggles, just trying to figure it out because mainly the moon is based on emotions and honesty and like through every phase there's supposed to be some type of growth or evolution in terms of your emotions.
It's not all about your emotions. It could be for many things. I kind of formulated it based around what we were going through at the time. Which what I did was I kind of used the help of Chat GPT, a lot of people's least favorite thing in the world.
Listen, Chat GPT might be the only reason we're still together. Hate to say it, but
But what I did was I already had my own knowledge of
you
like
better not
different
say emotions.
backgrounds and different things to do. Like I was already working with Santa Muerte, and I had a reversal Santeria candle, and
Oh yeah, it was the green and black one
so
that we
I
did.
so I looked up how I could use it for my own purpose and maybe based it on the moon.
Our own.
And then it said I could do like half of it from the new moon
And
to
how
halfway, and then do it to the full moon, the other side. And then when it's the new quarter, um, and then other quarter, and then the full moon to say like different fucking psalms,
yeah, we
because I
were
used to
reading
like psalm
Psalm
magic.
52 or 54, right?
It was different ones for each phase of the moon.
It
But
was
like I would like to do moon magic again, and I like left hand pass stuff. But guys, let me know if maybe y'all could make recommendations for my dilemma of flip flopping between the right and the left hand path. And sometimes like left hand path stuff is like all over the place, and they kind of like,
chaotic.
yeah, they kind of like brush over the foundations and shit. So if anybody could make any recommendations of like uh I guess simple shit, cuz like I have some simple books, but I need to continue building a foundation cuz I might be a little intermediate, but I want to get to the advanced level. Even though I've been in this shit for years, but that's still not enough to consider yourself advanced really. But yeah, pretty much. Moon magic, left hand path, and I
I'm
like psalms at the
yeah.
same times, but I'm willing to switch it up. But like sometimes Michael W. Ford's rituals, like they're a little long, and I've done some of the stuff here and there, and EA coetting, and ones I see online, or I'll put shit together. But I would like it if one left hand path book had like hella good foundational shit, which I'm gonna keep looking, but for now it's just scattered and I throw shit together when it comes to left hand pass stuff. But then with right hand pass stuff, it's a little easy with the Psalms. You just say it, say Psalms, and use it almost like a meditation and get into a trance like state, which I like that. Either side, it's like a trance like state that you're supposed to get into, but yeah. What do you think? Any stuff you would like to do?
I think I experimented a little bit with Lilith, and I found it was enticing for sure, but like I definitely could have kept up with it a little more, I feel like. But I do feel like she is a very powerful thing to
Right now,
add.
actually, you reminded me that for psychoism so far, I kind of like Abraxas, Kali, Shiva, Lilith, Lucifer, and Santa Muerte. Those are
Yeah.
like my favorite deities. Even though I haven't worked with Lilith, but I'm willing to give it a try.
The first time me and him tripped, literally like we painted and stuff like that. This was like my first time ever. Like he gave me the smallest dose, and literally in the process of that whole thing, like I saw eyes, like pink eyes, like just like silhouettes of eyes, like staring right back at me. And I think I even have an art piece here. The oh no, we left that out here.
Mm.
But yeah, that experience for me, I think that's what made me stop a little bit. Kind of spooked me. Second time I saw his eyes go black. So,
What do you
but
think about Crip Mac,
Crip Mac. Hmm. I
the
think
guy that's like, "Coach your asshole"?
case. I have no comment. I have like I think of him the same way I think of Blueface.
Supposedly, he's actually doing a movie right now with Lil Boosie.
Are you serious?
Yeah, that's pretty interesting.
Hmm. But yeah, I want to do something with that. Um, I definitely want to have like a bigger altar for when we move to the new place. Like I feel like
For sure.
yeah, like I would really want to like decorate it and just like add my art or what I would think would be like an offering to whatever god or deity of my choice. Um, you know how I feel. Like I'm not against the Abraxas thing. We have chickens, roosters here, and I can't tell you how many times I've wanted to
Like, I
wring
want
its
to set up
fucking neck.
right now. Right now, I don't have an altar set up, but like if I had an Abraxas statue, I would. I feel like
we
it's meant
have
to
the
be for
we
here.
have the roosters outside. You're fine. You don't need no more. I'm not kidding. Though. I would wring its neck by now. Nicaraguan in me would have been had that handled. But yeah, probably that. I would also like to incorporate like Mayan or like Mayan like language or like even symbols into my art, like more of like my roots into my art, just to like I feel like same with tattoos, like your body being a temple and stuff like that. What you place on your body definitely is like a energy attractor. Like with what you have with your chakra, your throat chakra right here, it boosts not only the energy but the alignment with that.
The vampire book I was reading actually talks about tattoos as like a
Very
spiritual
spiritual.
thing to put certain symbols on your aura.
Yeah. Even in Mayan culture, like a lot of the tattoos that were done like on their chins,
Like I got right here,
piercings as well.
legacy, Lucifer,
Mhm.
throat chakra.
You
What
have a
else?
heart chakra here, right?
Yeah,
Yeah.
Pazuzu. Oh, there we go.
And
Uh,
the Ankh, evolution of light.
upside down cross.
And then this one, Luciferian, right?
No, that's like the cross of
The
Leviathan.
Leviathan, yeah.
And then this one was supposed to be 666.
Does she have a 999 one?
This is like a Solomon seal.
And then he has 777 other hand.
Um, and this is right here is a scepter.
Uh, I forget which one. Scepter
It's
of
a
what?
wasp scepter. Yeah. And then I was thinking right here under the Baphomet thing to get the
The koi
Chaos
fish.
Star.
I thought you were gonna get the koi fish.
Koi fish. No. The hell?
Well, yin and yang. You said you wanted like something. All I know is that what is due for me. That's another thing. I'm due for a tattoo. I'm Bear over here. He's all tatted up and shit. My turn. That's
Soon.
definitely next for me. We need matching one. Mm-hmm.
What do you think? Any more to talk about, or should we end the stream?
I mean, I'm kind of. What do you do? Any last notes?
That's it. Just like and subscribe and comment. Let us know what you want us to talk about. And thank you for watching. Peace.